Morning, everybody. I'm the last speaker. So I have to change the gears. We are on our way to the descent. I'm not going to be speaking about data centers at all. We've got much more eminent speakers here who know more about data centers. I'm not the one. I'm actually a dumb telecom guy. For 20 years, I've been in telecom. It was a very, very profitable business at one point in time. However, slowly but very surely, we eroded the business. And today, we have become 1 paise per minute per second seller, dumb pipe seller, trying to connect to other value-added services and delivering value to somebody else. That's what telecom is all about today. And every telecom company, what they're talking about is we are an internet company. We want to become an internet company. Who stopped you from becoming an internet company 5 years ago? Nobody stopped us from becoming an internet company. And that's what I'm going to be speaking about a little bit. Apple has said, day keeps the doctor away. 3 apples changed our life. The first one, when Adam ate the apple. The second one, when it fell on Isaac Newton. And the third one is when Steve Jobs launched Apple. Now, if we go back in history, If we go back in history, we'll see that computing started almost 200 years ago. When Charles Babbage did his first steam computer, and Ada Lovelace was his first programmer. From then to this journey of Steve Jobs has been a big one. What it actually brings us to is to think about whether we are holding everything in our hand is actually what we are carrying the entire knowledge on our own hands, or it's resident elsewhere. I'm not going to be reading out from what I have written down here. If you can, that's good, but we all know about all of this. So let me take you to the next one. We all know about the 7 OSI model, 7 layers of the OSI model. But the beautiful thing is, the Vedic Hindu fundamentals also have something very similar, which is basically, we have the body. The breath that we breathe gives the body life. Without the breath, the body is useless. Above it sits the mind. Inside the mind is the knowledge. And from the knowledge, we acquire intellect. Once we acquire this, we have an ego. Ego is myself, ego is you. And that's when we go up a layer above that is the soul. Now, if you look at the middle 3 boxes, that is knowledge. That is where the data center of our computing and the telecom industry comes. That is what differentiates us from an animal. That is what differentiates a computer from a washing machine or an electric iron. If you don't have that in the proper place, then we are just about dumb boxes or a dumb animal. So that's what, it's actually all there. Search the unknown. A little bit of thought that we really need to actually go through. I've already said that's a differentiator. And right from the beginning, in fact, in 1997, I remember I was speaking to a small group of professionals, and I said, this mobile phone, at that time we had that sliding banana-looking Nokia mobile phone. And I said, this is going to overtake the computer one day, because it can actually sense where you are right now. You can do half the things. Today, Programmers don't know how to use the computing power inside this chip. Tomorrow when they use it, they'll even enhance the chip. And that's what actually happened. I was on a 10-day tour. I didn't carry my laptop with me. All I had was the Apple iPhone. I did my entire job. Every approval that I had to be giving, I gave. All mails I responded to. I was online real time with everybody. So, and was I carrying all the information? No, it was resident elsewhere. So if you look at that, you are actually already living it. The question about how to build data centers is not my job. Mine is to define that how do my customers, how do we ourselves, how do our lifestyle need and what does it need? That needs to be defined. The insight of those is what I would love to learn. There are experts who will actually deliver it, whether it's going to be energy efficient, whether the cost is right, whether it's in the right place, whether a parking lot would pay more money or a data center would pay more money. That's a question that's not for me to answer. So having said, see, the fastest thing growing in this entire world is knowledge. Any amount of data centers that you may want to build or you build is going to fall short. Problem is, we undersell everything that we create. Just now, a colleague of mine here said that people want level 4 data center services for the price of level 1. Why? There are no free lunches. Sorry. If your life and your mission critical application depends on that kind of quality, pay for it. Recover that money. Don't give it for free, because you will not be able to serve. Even when I make a deal with a customer or another partner, I'm in a carrier business where we do bilateral business. I ask my colleagues, if you turn around the deal, will you take it? If the answer is yes, make the deal. If the answer is no, don't make the deal. Because a long-term partnership happens out of mutual benefit of both parties. So if you're cutting yourself day by day slowly, killing yourself slowly, that service will not sustain. So under the circumstances, please look at your cost structures very well. Yes, companies want OPEX against CAPEX, but at whose cost? Think about these things. So, having mentioned that, my earlier slide said about the mind, the knowledge, and the intellect. Data center is going to be the lifeline of human race. We keep fighting with one another. We kill one another. We go into war against one another. Maybe we will all perish one day. All that might be left behind is knowledge inside data centers which won't get destroyed. And the human race might pick up once again. Thank you very much.